Hello, everyone. This is Sincere of Teacher Sincere's channel, and welcome again. This is the final video in my three-part series, Language Learning. Here, I will talk about various resources from free to low cost to expensive to aid you in learning another language. Learning a new language is an investment. There are no shortcuts and quick schemes for the serious and diligent learner. As the late British author Mary Hobson, who started learning Russian at age 56 and received her PhD in the language at 74, once said, taking on a new language should become a part of your daily life. Unlike in the past, when learners were restricted to textbooks, cassettes, or CDs on just a few languages, today with the internet and the smartphone, there are myriad resources to start your journey learning almost any language in the world or improving in it. I will talk about some of the resources that I am most familiar with. Now, do not limit yourself to the information that I present in this video. The information that I am giving here is beneficial, but due to the vastness of the internet, I also suggest that you search for learning resources on your own that best suit your taste and level. Now, you have probably heard of some of these on the screen. These are all language websites that come with the apps. They have apps: Duolingo, Mondly, Busuu, and the last you probably have not heard of. It's called Lingohut. Now, all of these are similar. They come in free versions. The first three come in free versions, or you can upgrade and do the paid version, okay, the premium version. And they are pretty affordable. Duolingo, they all of them have short lessons. Busuu, you only can play, you can only do not play, but you only can do about 1 or 2 lessons a day. And then you have to wait for, I guess, about 24 hours before you can do another lesson. This is unless you decide to get on a payment plan, okay? And all of them are pretty much affordable. Now, Lingohut has a similar format as the previous three. Now, I think Mondly, I like the way their template is. I think it's much more appealing. Duolingo looks a lot like, sort of like childlike. Busuu, I haven't done in a while. I sort of forgot what it's like. I've tried all of these. Now, Lingohut does not have all the flashy bells and whistles, but it's a very nice utilitarian website, and I'm going to show you, give you a demonstration of it. Now, Lingohut is based on the same type of format like the other three. It's very similar, but the different thing is Lingohut is completely free. It's completely free, and it may possibly have more languages on it. Okay, so I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to do my shared screen and let you see a little bit how Lingohut is set up and how it functions. Okay, now this is the home page of Lingohut. And as I said before, it is completely free. There is only one version, which is no cost at all. Okay, so it talks about learn a language online for free, and then it gives you a listing of all the languages. Okay, they have Afrikaans, Albanian. I'll just name the ones that that are unusual, that you don't hear people usually learning: Armenian, Belarusian, Bulgarian, Catalan, Croatian, Czech, Danish, Estonian, Galician, Georgian, Hungarian, Indonesian, Malay, Latvian, Lithuanian, Macedonian, Romanian, Serbian, Slovak, Slovenian. You have one African language, Swahili. And these are all the languages here, okay? All right, you have Vietnamese, Urdu, which is a language of Pakistan. All right, so let's do. I'm always doing Turkish. Let's go to learn Vietnamese. Let's see what it's set up like. Okay, so free Vietnamese lessons. Okay, so study Vietnamese in just 5 minutes a day. And these are the lessons. Okay, let's see how many they have. Now I've checked out the Turkish before and actually used the Turkish page, and it has 125 lessons. Let's see how many the Vietnamese has. Yeah, 125. Okay, talks about resource for homeschooling. So this is good for homeschoolers. Okay, not only just travel or but also homeschoolers. So let's look at lesson 1, meeting someone. Okay, so this has the same format as the Turkish. And when you go to like lesson 1, you will see a page and it has like hello, greetings. Okay, meeting someone, and you will use the little clip and listen to it. And then over here on the left side, you'll see a little microphone icon. You can listen to the word. Okay, okay, and you have the written there in Vietnamese, Tin Thao. I'm probably not saying it right. And then you click the microphone. Okay, okay, and you can click the microphone, hold it, release it. You can hold it, record, and then release it. Hold it, speak into it, release it, and you can listen to yourself saying the words or sentences or phrases. Okay, and then if you scroll down, you see all the words in the lesson. You can also click on the little arrow and listen to them. And then you have underneath where they have the file here where you can listen at the beginning of the lesson. You have 5 icons and circles. Okay, the first is flashcards. In this case, you have flashcards. Okay, then the second one, you have matching game. There's a matching game. Okay, it's downloading. I'm just going to go quickly through because the video is getting to be, I don't want this video to be terribly long. I'm sharing a lot of information, but I'm trying to get through it without making the video so incredibly long. There's tic-tac-toe. Let's see what's next. The fourth one is concentration game. And then the last icon has, let's see, listening game. Okay. So Duolingo, not Duolingo, I'm sorry, Lingohut. Okay. But Lingohut is completely free. Okay. So there's no fee. So this is excellent for someone who, is on an extremely tight budget and they can't even afford to use Mondly and Duolingo or Busuu, which have, quite affordable plans, very affordable. So yeah, this is a good start. And they mentioned homeschoolers. So yeah, this is actually I highly recommend it. I've used it for the Turkish. I did check out the Arabic. I didn't like it as much because of how they had the pronunciation set up. It was much more difficult to read the pronunciation. They had it written out phonetically with the English alphabet, and they leave out some of the letters. So it was kind of difficult. With Mondly, I think it was easier to understand. But the thing is, with Mondly, you don't know which version of Arabic you're getting because it really doesn't say, I don't think, whether it's Quranic. I'm not thinking it's Quranic, whether it's standard or whether it's the colloquial, the regular speaking language for the Arab countries, and stuff. So I don't really know. But yeah, but Lingohut, I highly recommend. Great for somebody on a shoestring budget. Another free site is on YouTube, and these are the class101.com channels. Now, there used to be a number of them back a few years ago, and I think they may have possibly been reduced because there were a lot of languages that were actually being taught with this group maybe about 3 years ago. And I don't see all of them now. But this is on the Learn Turkish with Turkish Class 101.com page on their channels, and you'll see the different languages here. Okay. And I don't see as many as it used to be. So I don't know, but they do have a nice variety, but not as many as it used to be. So maybe the other ones just didn't get enough viewership and they just decided just to shut them down. That's just my speculation, but this is all I'm seeing here that's connected with these group types of channels. But let's go. I'm always doing Turkish. Let's go to Spanish, learn Spanish free. And these channels are completely free. Okay, you can get premium, but they are quite affordable. And every month they give out free materials, free ebooks, free cheat sheets. And so let's look at the Spanish page. Okay, learn Spanish with SpanishPod101.com. So if you look here on the homepage, you will see 3 live streams. So all of the channels have live streams that are going 24/7. You can just, anytime you want to just start learning a language, any time of day, you can go to the live stream. Also, what they do as well, every day or almost every day, let's go to videos, they post new videos. Okay, so almost every day they post new videos, okay, about different topics. Like, for example, here, what they posted 16 hours ago was Spanish speaking practice talking about your family. So they do these little short videos, these little short lessons. Okay, some of them are longer. Here's one here, your monthly dose of Spanish, best of February 2023. It's over an hour long, but generally they just give these little short lessons. And let's go to shorts. They have some. Let's see. They have a few shorts. I don't know. We'll skip the shorts. Sure. Let's go over the live. Let's see how many live streams. Earlier we saw there were 3 going. So how many live streams going now? I see 1, 2, 3, I think, and some of the other ones are old. They've just sort of been archived from earlier. Okay. Let's go to community, and on community. Now, if you go to the community section on these channels, they will post different cheat sheets, as they call them, or infographics, giving you different little short lessons. Like this one is feeling negative in Spanish. So these are words that are negative in Spanish. But if you go down, you'll see they have like the discount here. They give out discounts. And then they have here, here's another little infographic, a cheat sheet about taking the train in Spanish. Here's a little test you can take. And they have all of these different sentences and phrases that you can learn, months in Spanish. So it's very important to go to the community section as well every day, because they put up information almost every day, and you can use these. I don't know, possibly you can download them. I'm not sure. Let's see, can you download? I don't know if you can download or not, but yeah. So these Class 101 channels or Pod 101 channels are I highly recommend them. And you can get actually free materials every month. And this is great for someone who is on a tight budget. 2 other websites that I also recommend that are completely free are Open Culture and Internet Archive. Open Culture is like a library of all kinds of learning materials. It has movies on it, just a wealth of information. Open Culture doesn't have just a lot of languages that it teaches, and it also, some of the material is like, I think, like podcasts on iTunes. But yes, it's worth looking through it. It has European, African, Middle Eastern languages on there. So go to the language section of Open Culture. Now, Internet Archive, I have shared before in a previous video. It's an online library, and it's absolutely massive. If you go to the search engine, type in what language you're searching for. So you could type in, say, for example, if you want to look for books in Portuguese, you could type in Portuguese textbooks, or learning materials for Portuguese learners, or just write Portuguese textbooks for English learners. Okay, something like that. And the thing about Internet Archive is it has a mixture of books that are in the public domain that you don't have to check out, and the others that are that you have to check out. The old books are in the public domain. There are also some community text, but you if you want to check out books on there, which are the newer books, you will have to open up an account, but the account is free. Generally, most books you can check out for 14 days and then renew them like you would do in a library, or library out here in real life. But some books you can only check out for 1 hour, and I don't know why they do that, but they do. They have some books that are only 1 hour. You can check them out. But yes, I think both of these are good resources. You just play around with them, search around, and you might come across something that you will find very useful in your quest to learn or studying a new language.
All right. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going to end the video here because I have so much more material that I want to present, and it's going to make the video entirely too long. Okay. So I don't want to bore you. It's perfect for me when I can make those little 6, 7, 8, 9 minute videos. Okay. Because like I've said before in previous videos, since I am a newbie YouTuber, I think it's best for me not to make very long videos since I only have a small audience. But I have information that I feel that is very useful for language learners. So I'm going to do a 4th video, and I'm going to talk about some of the books, both free and paid, that you can use to study a language. Also, I'm going to talk about some semi-free and paid programs that you can do for language study. I'm going to also talk about some news websites, particularly for English learners, and also a language exchange website where you can actually meet and make friends online and get a language learning buddy and do a language exchange. Okay. Then I'm also going to mention an immersion program that's actually connected to a program, a platform that I worked on briefly teaching English. Okay. So I'm going to end it here. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. So this is Sincere. Until next time.